Have you ever imagined or dreaming about car brakes not working? If then there may some special reason that are responsible for having such dreams. In this video we will discuss about spiritual meaning that are responsible for having dream about car brakes not working. Let's get started. Whether it is real or dream, the situation in which a car's brakes don't work is one that no one wants to face. And while in reality, we can at least take measures to prevent this from happening, when it comes to sleep, it isn't possible because we aren't in control of our dream journeys. We only observe and experience them. So, once it happens, it's over. Number 1, an inevitable conflict is on the horizon. Are you in a relationship where sparks fly on a regular basis? But not a good variety of sparks. And days when you are in a good mood, the other person is not, and vice versa. Then those days come when you both wake up on the wrong side of the bed, and it seems as if one is waiting for the slightest mistake of the other in order to start an argument. Even when you're in social situations which require a certain type of behavior, you or the other person can't help but break norms and rules, and the tension is felt by everyone. There's simply too much negative charge between the two of you for this to end somehow differently than in a big altercation. Number 2, who's in control of your life? We all like to think that we're in total control of our lives. However, the sheer number of random events and persons who affect us in one way or another tells us that is not really the case. You might object now by saying that by deciding to go to a particular place, we gave someone or something the opportunity to change us, which means that we're still in charge of our lives. But are we? Our mothers, fathers, spouses, kids, friends, and bosses are some of the persons whose words, actions, or even just presence influence us greatly. If you dream of your car's brakes not working, it is possible that you think you may not be in control when it comes to making decisions in your life. Number 3, you're on collision course. Driving around in a vehicle whose brakes aren't working is a reckless activity that will almost certainly end in some kind of disaster. No sane person would go out on this adventure, and yet we dream of it more often than we think we should. Why is that? Well, in some instances, this kind of dream means that we are behaving carelessly in our waking life and that this kind of behavior might even cost us our life. Are you currently in a depressed phase of your life when you try to drown your sorrows in alcohol or some illegal substance? Maybe you are not depressed, but the company you're hanging out with lately likes to engage in certain activities that will almost surely end badly for you or someone else from the group. Number 4, some uncertainty is bothering you. Your car brakes not working doesn't necessarily mean you'll end up in a crash. Yes, chances for that happening are high, but still not 100%. I dream about brakes that don't work can have similar connotations as, sometimes, this dream points to an area in our lives where there's a certain level of uncertainty, pun intended. Human beings don't like these types of situations since not knowing leads to stress and overthinking, which eventually ends up like this dreaming about doomsday scenarios. If a solution to this problem exists, it's simplifying the event whose uncertainty does not allow you to sleep peacefully at night and try to see if you can somehow remove your doubts and fears regarding it, for better or worse. Number 5, where are you at emotionally? It would be great if dreams could be interpreted literally. You dream about the brakes on your vehicle not working, wake up, have them fixed, and that's it. But rarely is anything so simple in this life. Surely you know how difficult it is to decipher dreams, especially when it comes to our emotions wrapped in and disguised as seemingly ordinary events. It is another issue under scrutiny in the modern world because we are all connected, and it is easy to find examples of lives that are much better than ours. Constant comparisons, of course, lead to distorted images of our personality and ego, which can result in loss of ambition, stalling in our careers, and eventually depression and self-loathing. Number 6, is everything okay with your vehicle? If you currently or have ever owned a vehicle, you must have come to the conclusion that there is no such thing as a perfect car. No matter how much you pay for it or how good a brand of car you own, you know that sooner or later, something will go wrong. Oil leakage, flat tire, engine or signal light failure, there is always something that needs to be fixed. But even if it were possible to produce a car that never breaks down, why would anyone do it? they would be out of a job in no time. We're saying all this to ask you if there is a problem with your car but in your waking life. Conclusion: now that we have come to an end, you know that there is absolutely no reason to panic if you have a dream about car brakes not working. Yes, this dream carries several negative meanings, but nothing is set in stone. You can always change, and if you do, you will be glad you had this dream. You will remember how it pointed out that you aren't in control of your life, have emotional problems, or need to fix your car.